we're going to want to even everything up now. And I think I ought to even it from the back, because the back is where everything is going.
Says here, General Hospital actor Johnny Wachter was fatally shot early Saturday when he came upon three men trying to steal the catalytic converter from his car. The killing occurred at 3:25 a.m. Now, most people, you hear someone messing around with your car, you go outside and see what's going on. Well, apparently you shouldn't do that. It cost this guy his life. Now, what is going on here?
So far, so good. I like it. Alright, let's see what we can do about looking at the next panel that goes on. So I want to take from this one to this one and put it in half, which will bring it right here to that one. Okay? And then we want to do the same to this one and find the half in it. Alright, now this one's going to be put on different. So, I want to make sure it's not upside down. So we have this one, and we're going to put it at the pin. Ooh, that right there is barely going to make it from the looks of it.
Now, what is going on here? What is this all about? Well, I had a solution to this a few years ago.
Oh, it looks like we're going to cut down some more on this when we put this panel on. Ain't nothing on that. Nope. Yeah, we're going to have to adjust it from the looks of it. Alright, I'll sew it down and then we'll be back. Alright, I got a little bit of white showing right here, and I want to get it off so when I continue on it will be gone and it won't leave a great big old lump there. So there we go. Alright, now, yeah, okay, damn it, is all this.
Because the feds should start regulating catalytic converter recycling. What these criminals are doing is they're stealing these catalytic converters, and then they have somewhere to take them, don't they?
Make sure, got a string, make sure everything is hunky-dory right there. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and get rid of these pins. There ain't no need in them pins being in there now. And that way I won't lose them. I'm gonna leave these here because that will help with the next one. Alright, now, you're like, what are you going to do about this? Well, I'm going to tell ya. We are going to throw that aside. And I'm going to get this right here. And I'm going to hop down to 2 inches. And I'm hoping 2 inches will do what I need it to do. Yes, it will. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off. No, I'm going to leave them tips on. But I do want to trim down this to make sure, because as we can tell, we're going to cut it down more. So I wish that was bigger so we wouldn't have to, but we have to
get money. It's not just a little bit of money. It's enough money to take a risk to cut something out of a car in broad daylight or in the middle of the night and go somewhere and get several $100s for it. It's literally money laying in the street for whoever wants to cut it off and take the risk, right? And they assume that most people will just ignore them, or they assume they can get the catalytic converter off the car quickly enough before any cops show up.
Let's take this strip into the bedroom. Alright, let's see what we can do. We want to take this right here and move it in half.
They've probably even got this organized to where they've got maybe lookouts at the ends of both streets. If you think this is crazy, you guys, this is the truth. This is what's going on. They're looking for patrols or anybody who might be around, and then they quietly walk around the streets, all covered up with hoodies and all this, and their tools, their battery-powered tools, which is the irony of all this, because this is all about the electric kingdom, isn't it? They've got battery-powered sawzaws, and they're cutting off catalytic converters. Now, this can cost you thousands of dollars in repair. And even the cost to repair it, I believe, is inflated intentionally. Now, what is behind all this? Do you guys have any thoughts? I know what my thoughts are behind this, because nothing is by accident. It was something that they could fix so easily by simply regulating the recycling of catalytic converters, right? It's a pretty specific item. No one's going to tear it apart to get the parts out of it. And even if they do, all of those should have serial numbers on them, right? Some of you say they're worth $500. Wow. I didn't even know they were worth that much. But you see my point here. Why wouldn't they fix this? This has been going on for an entire decade, you guys. Why wouldn't like Trump or Biden like say something like this? Like, hey, we're going to solve catalytic converter crisis. And this shows you their true intentions. And we're going to get into Trump and Biden and the electric kingdom and why no one ever takes a stand against the electric kingdom. So some of you are over the target. You know exactly what's going on. They want your catalytic converters to be stolen. And they want you to pay the $3,000 it's going to cost to fix it. In fact, they want you so angry about it that you're going to switch to a car with no emissions. See what's going on now? It's an agenda. And both sides are in on it. Both sides are in on it. Because if they weren't, Trump would have stopped all subsidies, all federal subsidies going to electric vehicles during his presidency. Now, he's singing a different tune now, but guess what? I don't believe a word out of these people's mouths.
Alright. It is doing good. I am so happy with it. Alright, now we got our next panel to put on. Yeah, make sure that it is the way we need. I think my cat wants in. No? Damn, I could have heard, I could have sworn my cat. Alright, now we want to trim off the bottom to,
I'm too old to go to jail. I'm supposed to be.
Alright, do I need to add anything to this? Because I don't want to cut it down. No more if I don't have to. Let's get that lined up. Oh, come on, let's do it this way. I don't want to cut it down. Because if I have to cut it down, I'm not going to be happy. No, not a happy camper at all. Oh, yeah, we got a little bit here. So let's see if we can't put some more on here. There. Let's see. Come on. Come on. Alright, this right here will work. I need to level it up though. It ain't level. So we're gonna level it. Alright. Now we're gonna find us one. Do I have? Is that gonna be no? That's a no. Alright, let's go. Okay. Let's go with this one.
Now, what else is going on? Well, people are coming unhinged. We're going to talk about explosions popping off today. We're going to talk about Trump's new promise that if he gets elected, he'll get rid of electric vehicles, which is hogwash because he's friends with Elon Musk.
Alright, how big is it? Alright, we can go 4 inches. 4 inches. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright. Now, I'm going to sew one side down. Let's just go ahead and fix
You
it.
make $45 an hour and you're eating at McDonald's? Whatever.
Yeah, right.
If I make $45 an hour, I'd never eat at McDonald's.
Oh, no, Nope. I would not eat at McDonald's. Alright, come on. I'm pretty sure we're going to trim some of this down so that it will equal up to that. Oh, I hope we're going to have enough to do it over here. If not, oh, I hate to piece it, but I would have to piece it. I would have to, because I'm not going to want to cut anything else. Come on, get in there. Alright, we're going to go sew that down. Alright. I think it worked out pretty good. I hope. Alright, let's get all these pins out, because we don't need them no more in here. Gotta go down. There we go. I'm hoping that we don't need this little bit. Alright, let's take this one and this one and find our middle. Oh, wait a minute, we need to... That ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to trim everything down first.
He's not going to get rid of electric vehicles, but he's telling people he is, and people will believe him, just like he said he's going to lock Hillary up, and never did. What else is going on? Well, this guy poisoned an entire fish hatchery full of salmon. An entire fish hatchery. He went around with jugs of bleach and poured them into the tanks. I wonder if he was sick of all the fishing rules, or maybe this was some kind of psyop to make people think that these fish are endangered.
Alright, we want to make sure we don't put it on upside down. That would be a monstrosity. Oh yeah, we gotta do the halves. Okay, I need to go half down here. I'm getting lost. I need to take a break. Try to collect my brain. Alright, and there's that one. And then we know this right here is going to be our half right here. Alright, so that goes like that. And we'll stick that right there. Oh, come on now, you gotta go over just a little bit. Alright. I'm hoping we can cut some of it off. I hope I don't have to add any back to it, but I will to make, oh yes, we don't have to. Yes, 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 yes. Yeah, yes. Alright. So, I don't want to trim it until I'm done with it, so that it'll look a whole lot cleaner. And I like the way that the brown is working out. We got the smaller ones, bigger, 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 till we got a whole one. Alright, I'm going to go sew this down, and then we'll be back. Alright, we're done with this. So, I think I took the pins already out. Yes, I did. Alright. So, now I want to kind of like maybe do it. See what I can do about making sure that this is even, and cutting this down to be even. Yes. Now we got this side to go. I need to empty this off and see how big it is before I continue on with it, because I want to make sure that it don't need to be any bigger. So if I have to put a brown up there at the top, I can. Let me make sure you're still going. Yeah. Alright. So, I don't think I'm going to. I think it's going to be big enough. Yeah, it is. Alright, now we got this one to go. And make sure that everything is still on there. Oh, we gotta do that first before we do anything else. Alright, stop saying anything. Put the thing on charge, and now you've lost where you at. Okay, I don't do anything because I'm had the thing on charge, and I can't do anything. So, okay, here's this, and here is this. Alright. So, there we go. Alright. Now, we'll get over and drink your milk there, cat. Alright, let's go into the bedroom. Alrighty. So we're going to do the same identical thing that we did before.
You know, it's interesting. They talk about the salmon. And people down in the comments, they're like, oh yeah, we shouldn't be fishing for these anyway. Well, you just took the bait. You guys, millions of these fish die every year before they ever get eaten by you or me. Dead salmon. You know, if you want to do something good, you should catch all the salmon you can before they die. It's part of their life cycle after they spawn. It's natural. And every year it happens. And all that needs to happen is we need to make sure that the beds, the spawning beds, are protected. That's all that needs to happen to make sure new fish will be, regenerated. And we have to make sure that the fish that are out there in the ocean, that go out back out to the ocean, are able to, grow up and come back. That's it. There is no shortage of fish. And these hatcheries help with that. Probably some of the best tax dollars that can be spent, because you're getting a lot out of this, aren't you? You're getting the food, the nutrients. You're also getting, and it's very healthy food, you're getting exercise. You're recouping some of your costs from the taxes we pay or for fishing licenses. And to me, this whole thing is a good thing. I would actually like to see more of this, like year round. Like here in Arkansas, it's year round. They're releasing trout into the White River. There are like 6 or 7 different species of trout here. It's the best trout fishery in the world on the White River. Look at this. This guy went out. I don't know if this is a psyop or not, but they're saying he's facing millions of potential fines, pouring chemicals into tanks and killing thousands of salmon, and broke into the hatchery. He admitted to the police that he brought the bleach. People are all mad at him, and rightfully so. I mean, who does this? And so, yeah, I think they're really wanting people not... Look at this. Programs like this are vital because human development has caused almost 40% of the salmon to go extinct. Well, let's tell the whole story. Again, every year, millions of salmon die after they spawn. So it's not like they're going extinct. They were going to die anyway. And they just die needlessly and no one catches them because people think they're endangered. It's about the habitat is what needs to be preserved, is the habitat, so that they can respawn. They can get to where they need to get to and do their job so that there's endless amounts of food sources. Salmon really are an amazing creature when you think about it and what they do and how God created them. They're very neat fish. And it's weird how salmon kind of sounds like the word Solomon, doesn't it? Wow. And you think about the bloodline of Solomon, there's some metaphors, aren't there? How God's bloodline had to be preserved. Maybe this is why Jesus fed the crowd with 2 fish, because of this bloodline. And many Israelites, ancient Israelites, had to die to preserve the bloodline. There were many battles fought. And God told them not to mix with the other tribes so that the bloodline could remain pure. It's all throughout the Bible, you guys. And then finally, the tribe of Judah, the lion of the tribe of Judah, emerged to be the savior of the world. It really is a fascinating story. If Hollywood wasn't so corrupt, and there was a good side in Hollywood, I did write a script once, screenplay, of the most epic film that would ever be made.
I have a girl that needs to take a nap. Alright, man, at the dirt. Ugh. Anyway, we have this pound here we're going to want to put on. So, we are going to see. Oh, but yes. Alright, we're going to line it up. Put it in the middle. Let's get our pins. It's usually there making noise. Alright, let's see what we can do about getting this one in the middle. This is turning out good. I'm glad. Oh, come on. Why can't I pick up a pen? Alright, now that'd be enough. We want to make sure we don't put it on upside down. I need to go give her her passy again. Alright, let's see what we can do. She is wanting to fight sleep. Alright, we're going to lay this across and pin it down. I like... First I couldn't get one pin, now I'm getting 2 pins. Let's just say this right here is going to be a weird day.
Battles of the Israelites fighting their way through the wilderness up against Nephilim armies. I mean, it would make Game of Thrones look like Sesame Street.
Alright, now we gotta have a backing on it. So let's get this out. Let's get our backing. I should have went through so I could cut it down, but I didn't. We want a little bit over. There we go.
Because it's real. You wonder, why won't anyone ever make that movie? Because they know that people would come to the Lord. There would be aerial footage, drones flying over the top of the tabernacle, with the armies to the north and to the south and to the east and the west, forming a giant cross.
Alrighty, I'm going to sew this down, and then I'm going to flip them both over, and I'm going to, let's see, which one is it? This one right here, no. Right here it is. And then sew it down through here, so that it'll stay flat. Alright. Alright. I think I'm going to want to put a little brown up here at the top. Not much, but just a little bit of brown. Let's see, I need to get rid of these pins. There.
Vicky had to begin to pay for everything for the food.